So I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he was saying, you know, it's really hard to be an adult.
Trouble. For the Brotherhood.
And I said, yeah, what do you mean by that? He's like, well, how do you know how you're doing? Like how do you know if you're doing well? I was like, well, what do you mean? Like doing well? Like, he's like, well, like what's your measure of like how well you're doing as an adult? He's like, when we were in high school, in college, we had like, teachers, and we had exams, we had arbitrary measurement of, by impartial people of, how well we were doing. But now, what do you have? Is it your bank account? Is it, how big your house is, or how new your car is? I said, no, there's definitely a measure of how well you're doing as an adult. It's called your credit score. And he's like, well, elaborate on that. And I said, well, it's about as impartial as it gets. I mean, you don't meet the people who give you your credit score, right? And he's like, yeah. And he said, what better measure of your competence as a in this society, especially this capitalistic society, as to whether or not somebody will loan you money, and how well are you paying your bills? How well do you manage credit? Like these are really really important measurements. And he was like, yeah, I guess you're right. So yeah. So what's your credit score? That's how well you're doing in life, at least in America, capitalistic America. So.
You like the sight of your own blood?